Edwards with MiningIR, and we are here at the Mining Investment event in Quebec City, and I'm joined by Chamirai Charles Nyabeze, who is the Vice President of Business Development. Was that good?
That was excellent.
Thank you. At the Center for Excellence in Mining Innovation, and Network Director of the Mining Innovation Commercialization Accelerator. Chamirai, thank you for being here.
No, thank you for hosting.
Of
Appreciate
course.
it.
Tell me right now about your background in mining engineering and business administration. Could you share some highlights of your journey and what led you to your current roles?
Yeah, I mean, look, mining became very obvious to me because I moved to Sudbury, Ontario from Zimbabwe. And, you know, when I went to bed at night, I would hear this rumble. And it was blasting being done by then Inco and then Vale and then Glencore in the Sudbury region. So mining is a part of the Sudbury community. And I also ended up going to Laurentian University, where I took a mining engineering degree and also a business degree. But again, you know, the whole mining piece really got instilled in me. And then really understanding, you know, what mining does for mankind, for humankind, was something that really struck me as an existential industry. It's necessary for humanity to continue to move forward and to advance. So, you know, fell in love with mining because of that. And now I just want to improve mining, make mining better. Because I think, you know what, there's a big void in resources, and there's a big discrepancy between quality of lives of people around the world. And I think mining can make that difference.
Absolutely. For those unfamiliar, can you provide an overview of, do we say CEMI, like CEMI?
CEMI, like Chami, like that, okay, CEMI.
And its primary focus within the mining sector?
Yes, so the Center for Excellence in Mining Innovation, its reason for existence is to solve the challenges of the mining industry by advancing innovation into the mining industry. So that's kind of why it was created in 2007, is specifically to solve those mining problems and make mining better.
And as the network director for MICA, how does this initiative complement CEMI's objectives, and what are its key goals?
Yeah, so CEMI's key objectives are to advance mining in really focusing on three key pillars. Impacting mining's profitability, of course, because mining is a business. Impacting how mining interacts with people and how people interact with mining as an industry, and then people that work in the mining industry. And then also the third thing is how mining impacts the planet, the place, you know, the earth. We want to make a positive impact on the earth. So now MICA is a program that CEMI runs, and it's our engine to advance commercialization of innovation into the mining industry. So if you think about any technology, the movement of the technology from discovery to validation and proofing, we help move that forward faster, so the technologies can actually be in the mining operations faster than they would by themselves without the support of things like MICA.
Okay. Now, CEMI offers commercialization support services to help bridge the gap between innovative mining technologies and their successful market adoption. Could you elaborate on how this process works?
Yeah, there's something that we call the commercialization valley of death, okay? Oh. And this is the place where good ideas go to die. It's like the graveyard of solutions. So what we do is we actually recognize that without the support of the innovation ecosystem as a whole, technology struggles to move forward. So what MICA and CEMI are doing is coordinating the innovation ecosystem and support ecosystem so that an idea gets all the support that it needs. You know, in Africa, they say that it takes a village to raise a child. We like to say that it takes an ecosystem to raise up an innovation and to commercialize an innovation. So if you take your favorite technology, whatever it may be, you can actually physically draw out the interdependencies of the ecosystems that support the technology to move it forward. We want to systemize that approach. So that's what we do at CEMI and MICA, is systemize the approach of taking a technology, finding out what its issues are, where its gaps are, and then moving it forward into the industry in a way that it gets accepted by the mining companies.
Okay. Are there any recent milestones or developments at CEMI or MICA that you're particularly excited about?
Yes. You know what? I'm super excited at how the Canadian government has stepped up and funded us to do our work. So in 2021, the Canadian government gave us $40 million, which we've invested $29 million into technology projects. We've actually since attracted follow-on investment of an 8 times multiplier. So about $240 million of a multiplier we've got on those technology projects. And then next week, we're actually announcing between 15 and 20 new technology projects that we're going to be supporting. And what really excites me about what we do is that we are whole of mining. So we look at mining all the way from exploration to mine closure and the technologies that support it. And which is why it's so important for us to be at this investment conference, because it allows an opportunity to find those new and upcoming mines and start to align them with the technologies that are going to make them more profitable and more efficient and effective in how to do their work when they finally do open up the new mines.
How do CEMI and MICA engage with industry partners, and what opportunities exist for collaboration?
Yeah, so one thing that we realize is that without collaboration, you cannot do a lot anymore. And I think, part of the theme of even this investment forum has been the power of collaboration and the value of collaboration. So what we do is we have what we call associate partners, which are friends of MICA. So other organizations that offer complementary services, we partner with them as associates to help them move things forward. And then the technology companies who actually have a technology to move forward, we bring them in what we call a subscription service, where they become members of our network, and we offer them very curated services. And then the mine operators, or the people that are soon to have a mine opening, they also join our network, and they use our network as a source to find technologies. So you can think of our network as that meeting ground, that meeting place of the mining companies, the people that support the industry, the innovation support organizations, the innovators themselves. They all meet under the umbrella of MICA, where they can coordinate. And there's something that we see happening that we call the network magic. Okay, it's when the different players are in the same room and can start to communicate and talk about how to move things forward. And what we're finding is that we're able to move technology forward faster into the mining industry by having this network and this collaboration platform, MICA.
Looking ahead, what should stakeholders and the mining community be watching for from CEMI and MICA in the next 6 to 12 months?
In the next 6 to 12 months, we've got a whole slew of technologies that are going to be commercial ready. And I think if anyone has an existing mine or is thinking about opening a new mine, they really need to take a hard look at the technologies that are being supported through the MICA and CEMI network. These technologies are going to be game-changing technologies which will make mining more efficient, more productive, safer for the environment. I like to say we like to make mines smarter, cleaner, greener, and safer through technology. So I think look to CEMI and MICA for those emerging technologies, made in Canada solutions that are going to make our mining companies here more effective, and get license to get permission to operate faster, so that the LTO, ESG piece, our technologies that we're supporting can actually enable that to happen faster.
Okay. If anybody wants more information or wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
2 ways of doing that. Number one, well, 3 ways. Go on LinkedIn, find CEMI and MICA on LinkedIn. Another way you can do it is on our website, micanetwork.ca, or on the CEMI website, cemi.ca. They can find us there. And also they can find me on LinkedIn under my name, Charles Chamirai Nyabeze.
Okay. Thank you so much. Appreciate your time.
No, thank you. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Awesome.